I'm here with Wealdstone manager Bobby Wilkinson after a disappointing 2-1 defeat here against Hampton Richmond Borough in the National League South. Bobby, I can't quite put my finger on it, what happened out there today. Can you give us some insight? What do you think?
Yeah, boys are devastated, you know, they're absolutely devastated because this was a chance to really dent a little place in where we would like to be. And the boys today, it was just a little bit of a huff and puff, wasn't it? It was a little bit lacklustre, not enough energy, how I like to play, especially with the way we do play. You know, Jay's devastated for the actual the goal, the back header. He should never have headed it back. And you know, the first goal for me is what's made me a little bit angry at half time, is because we have a shape with crosses and two people left their positions, and that's why they caught us on the break. And when you're in big promotion pushes, you've got to play what we tell you to play. So I was really angry about that because we got caught on the break because people were thinking, let's get a goal, because we were playing so well first 25 minutes. But what is playing well? We kept the ball better than them, but we didn't really create any chances. So difficult day, really. Difficult day because of how gutted the players are. We'll dust ourselves down and we'll be back in Monday working hard, and we're only 1 point out of it, so nothing's really changed. It was going to the wire anyway, so it just means now we've got to win our home game, and it's going to be more pressure now. But I just said to some of the players there, you've got to enjoy playing with the pressure. Like, this is a great achievement to be playing with pressure, because they weren't playing with no pressure today, were they? They were just, they're surviving. You know, if I'm the manager of them, I'd be questioning why they don't play like that every week, because they were solid, played really well, and credit to them today. You've got to give them credit. They caught us on the break and then got lucky with a second one. We threw the kitchen sink at them, didn't we? But we couldn't score. They scored there too with a little bit of luck, but my boys have turned up every week and given me 110%. That's why we are where we are. So frustrated with the result, frustrated in the manner of the goals, but my boys have just been outstanding all season, and I just said to them, heads down. Like, Jerome in there is absolutely distraught with the back header, and one or two upset because I've told them some home truths at half time about, you know, positional play. You don't set up play and set up positional plays and work on opposition if you don't stick to your jobs. And we switched off. We got greedy. Don't get greedy. I've seen this happen in football all the times, and this is where now we'll get back to the training ground on Monday, regroup. We've had some brilliant away days. Today's a bad day at the office. And we just got to make sure now we don't have another bad day, because it's going down to the wire, isn't it? You know, Dartford have got beat, haven't they, today? And I've heard Concord have got beat. And normally you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? But that's a little bit sickening there, because that could have really give us a chance if we do have a bad day. But you've got 3 to go now, and you can't have a bad day now. And these players have got to now play under pressure.
I want to touch on just before the home side second goal, because I saw was Pratt I looked like was being subbed on anyway. Yes. At 1-0, that's correct to say. That's what the assumption that I came with. But I've got to say, then the two subs you made with Femi coming on as well, I'm not sure if that was because of the second goal or not, but
no, they were coming on.
They were both coming on together. So, but I thought they made a really positive impact in the sort of attacking phase, and really changed the game a little bit, and you changed your style, which must have helped a little bit, and we of course scored the penalty as well.
Yeah, you know, like I say, some you win, some you lose. Today it doesn't matter what I did, because we didn't win the game. You know, if we'd won the game and or drawn the game, it would have been nice. But we didn't win the game, so right now it's not about decisions. I was making them do decisions anyway. I'd already made that at half time. You know, you got to come away from home like, you know, we have all season, hard to beat, and then when you've got to open it up to go on and win it, you win it. And that's why we've got such a brilliant away record, because it's normally worked. Today it didn't work because I just thought at times we were sloppy today, and not enough energy. And you've got to play with energy, you've got to play with tempo. And you know, even with 15 minutes to go there, you know, I've got boys throwing the ball and there's no desire, and what I mean by that, just no energy, and it felt flat, didn't it? And I said to the boys after, it shouldn't be like that when you're going for a promotion. This isn't an end of season game with nothing to play for. You've got 3 massive games to go, and the only luck we've got leaving here today is nothing's really changed. You win next week, they lose, you're back in there. So you know, nothing's really changed. So it's going to be exciting, and I promise you, tomorrow it will be forgotten. You've got to move on quickly. Today, you know, we're going to be like this today because we so badly want to get in there, and these boys deserve to be in there. This group of players we built in one season, by the way, deserve everything they've been getting, but now they've got to show the other side of it, and I've done that side, and certain players here haven't done that side, and they've got to understand, to come here you've got to break their hearts, you know, and you've got to just play the way you've got to play to win a game of football. It hasn't got to be pretty. We played pretty football in the first 25 minutes. I hear a lot of people say, get the ball down the floor, play. Well, we didn't score the first 25 minutes. As soon as we went a little bit more direct and we play in the right areas, we get a penalty. You know what I mean? It's just how you got to win games of football at this stage of the season. And I just devastated for the boys today. I'm my management team and all my staff. They're in there now, and you know, my job now is to pick them back up quickly and just keep believing. And we'll be ready next Saturday.
Just finally then, it's really going to show the characteristics of all these players with the 3 games to go, if they could still get into that top 7, won't it?
Well, no, I don't think it shows anything. I think they've shown it all season. So I disagree with your question there. They've shown character all season. Even today, 2-0 down, we keep fighting and we keep fighting. What it shows is we're here. We still believe we can win, and we just got to go out and just keep going and going, because if we don't make it, God, that will be a devastating summer for some of them, because they've worked so hard to get there. All I ask is they show their character again next week, like they've shown me all season, by the way, from the very first game, not just because we're in the playoffs or not in the playoffs. Last weekend we wasn't in it, and we're all fighting and happy to be in it. This week we got in it for this week. Now we're out of it. Now let's get back to basics and let's get back in it. So it's still 2 weeks today to go, and I do laugh when I say that, because nothing really has changed apart from position wise, but we're still in it. Wealdstone players will keep fighting, management team will keep fighting, and trust us, keep believing, because we're going to keep going all the way.
Thank you, Paul.